Cat rugged smartphones are known for offering great quality for those who work or play in a harsh environment. I had a chance to check out the Cat S41 at this year's IFA Berlin show, and now I have used this phone for quite some time. My name is Linus with the TechLine HD, stay tuned. Just before we start, the Cat S41 carries quite a premium price tag of about $500. I will leave all the show notes and a product link with the latest prices down below the video. The phone comes with all the usual stuff, and some extras include a screen protector and the USB cable to charge other smartphones. It is obvious that this phone can take a beating as it is made of quality rubber and the build quality is just top notch. The phone has IP68 rating, but it goes beyond that by offering waterproofing up to 2 meters for 1 hour. Also, the phone's tough credentials include mil-spec 810G and Gorilla Glass 5 screen protection. That means that the Cat S41 is salt, dust, humidity, rain, vibration, solar radiation, transport, and thermal shock resistant. The manufacturer claims that the phone will survive drops from 1.8 meters on hard concrete. Even though I didn't capture everything on camera, the phone survived quite a few drops on various surfaces, and it has just a few minor dings that are barely visible. A 5-inch 1080p display is great both for indoor and outdoor use, but I found it to be slightly reflective. Besides the Gorilla Glass 5 screen protection, you can touch the display with wet hands or with gloves. The display supports auto switch and wet finger and glove on working technology, meaning that it will recognize once your fingers are wet or you're wearing gloves automatically. There are also physical buttons to control the device. Another key feature is a huge 5000 mAh battery that is said to give you 44 days of standby time and 38 hours of talk time. During my test, I could use the phone for days without recharging, and that translates to whopping 15 hours of screen on time. You can also charge other devices with a supplied cable, which is a really neat feature. If you need to recharge the phone itself, it takes about 2 hours to do that with a supplied charger. As for camera, there is a 13-megapixel shooter on the back and 8-megapixel snapper on the front. The main camera can be also used underwater. As usual, let me cover a few features as quickly as possible. There is a notification LED light, all the parts are covered with flaps, the sound quality via the headset jack is pretty good, and there is a dual SIM card slot along with a dedicated microSD card slot. Unfortunately, the phone still uses micro USB port for charging, not the USB Type-C. Also, the phone lacks fingerprint scanner. There is a multifunctional programmable key you can assign to open different apps with a short or long press of it, which is a pretty cool feature. Finally, the loudspeaker is good overall and it can get really loud. As far as specifications go, we are looking at a mid-range level device. The phone ships with a MediaTek Helio P20 chip, 3GB of RAM, and 32GB of expandable storage. Even though the phone is not designed for gamers, it can handle 3D games quite well. Well, there are quite a few skipped frames and a little bit of stutter in some games, but I can't really complain about that. Finally, I didn't notice any overheating issues. I love Cat's approach to stick to near stock Android 7 user interface and add just a few neat extra features. There is a variety of apps that can be downloaded from the app toolbox. You can also adjust a few display settings or double-click a home button to wake the screen up. I found the phone to be very fast and responsive overall, even after installing quite a few apps. The overall image quality could be a lot better considering the price of the phone. Even though I tested the camera on a cloudy day and it took quite a few decent pictures, I would love to see more detail and sharpness. Also, the low-light camera performance is kind of mediocre. Selfie pictures will look quite good on social media.
I'm recording a video with the Cat S41 smartphone. This is 1080p footage, and today is a cloudy day as usual.
The 1080p video quality does not impress either. It could be a lot sharper, and the camera lacks some essential features like continuous autofocus.
I'm recording a video in 1080p resolution with Cat S41 smartphone, not using any stabilization tools, and today is a cloudy day just as always, meaning that the lighting conditions are quite poor.
The 1080p selfie video is actually a lot better, and the sound recording quality is decent. As for connectivity, I have no complaints. Call quality, signal reception are great, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth work fine, and the GPS is very accurate. However, the phone has only 6 sensors and it lacks gyroscope, meaning that the device is not compatible with VR headsets. The Cat S41 is a premium mid-range phone that can take a beating in a variety of ways. In fact, this is one of the toughest phones on the market right now. I also like a fantastic battery life, the ability to charge other devices, good loudspeaker, and a great overall performance. However, the overall image quality could be better considering this is a $500 phone. Also, the device still uses micro USB port for charging, not the USB Type-C, and finally, there is no gyroscope sensor. Overall, the Cat S41 is still a solid rugged phone, but as always, please consider if these shortcomings are important to you or not. What do you guys think about the Cat S41 phone? Drop me a comment down below, and also drop me a comment down below if you have any questions. Also, if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Finally, for all the latest updates, please follow me on social media. It was Linus, thanks for watching again, and see you soon.